It
Telling
is fucking
we had,
pandemonium out there.
27% less sales in February
Ugh.
in the GTA,
Less than
right?
last year. What
Prices are
about less
coming
than last month? How was it
less,
versus last month? Do we have that
less,
information?
less. And people are
Less,
people
worse,
are worse,
bad,
less, more listings, active listings.
more,
You know,
way more listings.
it's
Like
shooting up. It's shooting up. It's
it's
becoming a
shooting up.
buyer's market in more than just the condo market in certain neighborhoods.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
shooting up like a homeless man in British Columbia right now, TK.
Yes.
A
Thank
lot.
you for that visual.
Yeah, well,
But this is
just
what it
walk
is.
down
So
the streets.
this is what it is. You got people who are very stressed right now. You're in this incredibly um,
Incredible.
unpredictable political environment right now. The
Yeah,
stock market's crashing.
everything's fucked. But you know
The big
what?
Bitcoin market seems to go up and then it
Who
goes
cares
down and then
about
it goes up
Bitcoin?
again. Well,
Yeah,
this is a reflection of what things are, what people think, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I feel like
Gold and silver prices skyrocketing, you know.
yeah, everything's
Recession's
kind of
coming. People are just
confusing. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's can you like what industry is safe at the moment? Like who's sitting at home going, I don't have to worry about this. My job is safe. I was
repo
just
guys.
repo guys.
Repo
Those
guys
guys
are
are
like,
hiring. Yeah,
yeah, this is
right.
great. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like we had. Do you remember I went to that big conference with all those big
The middle.
heavyweights in development and all the
Was it the missing middle
salespeople?
one or no?
No, it was
No, I know. Okay, I know the one you're talking about. At the
yeah,
hotel. It wasn't more, it was less of a conference, more of like a mastermind.
it was a mastermind because
Yeah.
the old school I guess way of doing sales in pre-construction. Those guys know. I guess they saw the writing was on the wall and they were trying to figure out how to keep the game alive.
Yeah.
And the guy that held that thing, who's such a wonderful guy, like,
Yeah.
and he really the best in class at what he does.
Yep.
He just put out a post on LinkedIn that he had to let a lot of his staff go. Okay, and so this guy does renderings, and
Yep.
he is literally the best in the world at doing renderings. He's also probably one of the most expensive, but it's because he's got local, like serious talent, right? And
Yeah.
there's nothing to do right now, or there's so little to do that you certainly don't need the
Well,
staff
the
that
bu
he
the,
was
the
holding on
budget
to.
for renderings has dropped significantly. So whatever
Well, it
projects are
can.
going forward, they're just like, listen, man, we don't even know if this thing's gonna fly. Let's just, instead of doing all those renderings that we did for the last projects, let's just do the ones that we think are gonna be necessary,
Well, I'm
right?
talking to most of the people that are able to launch in this environment, although
Yeah.
this environment changed in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Before the tariffs, all the people that had the product like I have, the boutique end user, high end kind of luxury stuff, all of those guys, um, they're singing a different tune now as well as everybody else because this just threw such a big wrench all of a sudden into everybody's thinking. It's like
Yeah.
everybody's running for the hills. And so I was saying, like, who's safe right now? If you're in the auto sector, you're not like wanting to renew your mortgage right now or buy
Hmm.
something new, right? If you're in the oil sector or if you're in potash or if you're in base, like what is safe other than the repo guys, TK?
Yeah.
We thought that this high end market was safe, and I don't know that it's not, but like it's crazy how little work there must be for all of these kind of consultants that used to
Hmm.
be necessary. Now, take for example though this guy's business, which was a wonderful business up until now and might still end up being a wonderful business, but there's competition out there for a fraction of the price that does it almost as good enough. And actually what I see out there with these guys that are thinking about launching is there's a balance going on of, do we need a full sales center now? Do we need to spend all this money on marketing right now? should
100%.
we should we
They're not going forward risking the same amount of money on the launches like they used to.
No, it's like a little
For like
feeler,
a
little
movie
pre-launch.
theater, and they're gonna launch and they're gonna have a barbecue and they're gonna invite all these celebrities and Snoop Dogg's gonna be there. Like That stuff is not happening anymore.
No, because
When you're a
it's
developer and you're thinking about launching, you're just trying to, figure out, are you even going to be able to sell or not? Like, does it make sense to launch, or does it make sense to hang up your hat, or does it make sense to refinance? Does it make sense to raise more money? Like, all those decisions are right now, convert to purpose-built rental. Those are all the decisions you're making right now. Before, it was just like, we got zoned. Let's launch pre-sales. We know we're going to get it done.
yeah,
Invest the money into the sales centers and all the things, because that's all going to just be a line item by the time we're all said and done.
yeah, and that's
That's not
just how
happening
it
anymore.
works. No,
Nobody
now
knows for sure what project's going to fly and which one's not. And
no.
most likely not.
Well, most likely they just won't get launched, right? I mean, there's not too many that are launching that aren't of this either just like houses, regular
Sure.
single family
Low
houses,
rise, yeah.
townhouses, or these like really expensive end user products. And now some purpose-built rentals, right?
Yeah.
But most people are having a hard time figuring out how to get their projects that were supposed to be for investors to be for end users, because it's still you can't double the space and not double the price, right,
Yeah.
for the performa to work, right? Even
Yeah.
if you're removing a let's say one bathroom and a kitchen, right, maybe a couple of walls, but it's not enough to make the difference that of where the price has to be in order for people to be able to buy it. So it's still,
Yeah.
it's a big fuck up. It's getting bigger.
Are you looking for the best merch store on the planet? Well, we got the shit for you. Coming in at low prices where we barely make any money off of whatsoever, you can get the greatest real estate merchandise on this platform. Just look at this very flamboyant man putting on this great stuff. He looks great, he's dancing great, and boy does he look sexy in that merchandise. I tell you, buy this for anybody, you buy this for yourself. You will be not only repping the greatest Canadian real estate podcast in this world, but you will also be looking hella good doing it.